What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Noisy Boy here, and I'm back with some more of my Shadow War walkthrough, and this shall be the finale. Yes guys, I've had enough of these Shadow Wars and I've decided this is going to be the last one. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of a build thing at the end of this, and I'll also give myself just a small review about the game. But again guys, I've had enough of this Shadow Wars. There's actually still 3 more sieges to go after, sorry, 2 more sieges to go after this, and that's stage 8 complete, and then I've got another 4 stages in stage 9, and then I've got another 4 in stage 10, so that's another 9 or 10 more sieges I've got to go, and that's if I win them all. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass guys, and I've just decided, you know what, I've had enough of these Shadow Wars. I've already done the vanilla story, and if you really want to check out the actual story, you can just check it out online. I'm pretty late to this anyway guys, so you guys can just check it out online yourselves and tell me what you think about it, because I've already gone back, well, by the time you guys get this video I've already seen the other ending. It's not too bad. Tell me what you think about it. So let's hopefully get this all done. And what I'm doing here is just checking out all the leaders, because a couple of sieges ago I had another close one with another no chance boss and actually almost killed me, but I managed to kick his ass. So there's a couple of 50s in here too, so yeah, like I said before guys, there will be a quick build video right at the end of this siege. It was just pretty much what I was going for. It's not a hard build to actually focus on. It's pretty easy to get the armor set, but at the same time you have to be prepared to get hit a lot. That's why you see my guy run down a health real quick, but as you can see, these are my defenses right here. I've got a slightly higher defensive rating than them, not too much, but enough in my opinion. One of the main things that I actually didn't like about the Shadow Wars was you have to level up all your orcs. As you can see, all my guys are level anywhere from 53 to 51, so that's still pretty good, but you can see on their side their one ranges from 58 to 48, so they've got a higher range, I've got a lower range, but my average orc is pretty high. So and you don't have to go and do that, but at the same time, if you want to win, and that's where I actually think that's the reason why I failed this. So what I was trying to do was level up all of my orcs, not just my main guys, just so that I would have an easier time. But then I did a siege a couple sieges back and I lost in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the siege, so it was like I spent an hour trying to level everyone up and spent 2 minutes in a siege. So as you can see, that was probably my last straw, so this is why this will be the finale. You know, I don't want to make it sound bad, but I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. You know, I love Lord of the Rings and, you know, Tolkien's work. It's all friggin' awesome. Where you going, son? He's enraged straight away. Oh damn, no ammo, shit. I probably should use it on that other, the other siege monster. Oh well. See if I can just hit him from here. It only takes 2 anyway, so. Oh shit. Not so much for that, right? As you can see, I'm wearing the armor now that I was going to use for end game. Oh what? Straight through the side wall, no dramas at all. Oh, it's because he's enraged, that's why. Boom. Boom. Well, he's only got 2 ammo, I better get rid of him. But yeah, if you guys were wondering what set I was using, I am using the Dark Lord set. It works on working up your wrath really quick with frozen people. But the chest isn't the Dark Lord's one, the chest is the Ringwraiths set, so. Oh man, there's guys everywhere. Where are my guys? And you pretty much build his base around that move right there. Hopefully I'll show you guys a little bit of it. Oh man, broken already. Next wave is coming through. Oh damn, I've got no fucking... Goodbye, son. Oh, he was an epic. Slave lover. It's a weird name. So looks like that guy's down already. He was like in the front door. How is that possible? Oh, got a whole heap of boys coming now. You pretty much just want to focus on, you know, the yellow highlighted people, which seems pretty obvious. But at the same time, what you want to watch out for, especially when you're doing your defenses, I usually put like 2 legendaries at the front door. Oh, love these big guys. Oh, look at that pose. The green sword.
If you think you or any of your traitors will survive this day, you are more foolish still.
I like that guy. What's he got? Oh, he's enraged by a few things. Better watch out. But he's slow, man. Well, he doesn't like Morgul fly, so let's hit him with this. Oh shit. Didn't want. Oh, I've got a bleeding. Got a guy bleeding. Boom! Put my guy down. Actually, I should probably have the guy at the front door. I think that guy might be legendary. See, usually what I do, and it seems to work a lot, is a lot of the time if your perimeter's breached, apart from this time, they usually come through the front door. And if you've got 2 legendaries watching the front door, it's actually really hard for them to actually break through that actual line. You know, unless your defenses are pretty damn shit else, and they come through the sides, like this one is. I think this is one of my weakest castles, I think. I could be wrong. But as you can see, I have a soft spot for those big Olokai, so I try to get as many of them as I can. Just gonna go back and finish this asshole off. Boom! Punch to the face. Now there is a move you can do where you freeze them. Oh damn it, I missed it there. I'm not trying to run up him. I'm trying to actually... Oh. So this is the one you want to do. If you have a look at my Wraith points, it's going down real quick. But as you can see, it's actually put him right down, so... Oh, what the fuck? Enraged. Damn. Oh. Oh, fuck. He just squished the shit out of me. Oh. House back. Oh, damn it. He's going in between green and yellow, which sucks. And you're dead. Well, after I try and showcase it, where am I at anyway? Got no focus left, as you can see. Why is that not letting me jump up? Oh, it looks like we have... Oh, looks like our first point might go down again. Well, he's broken, so I might as well just take him because he's part of the actual attacking line. And just shame him, I think. There's no point of keeping him around. Rogue Fire Belly. Must be one more left. Oh no, defeat. Defeat the next wave. So usually they come in 3 waves, and the 3rd wave is usually their strongest. It's usually got their legendary guy in there too, so... If you can find the legendary guy, I think it actually ends straight away if you can kill him first. I don't suggest doing that because your other points can get taken. Oh, just like that. Oh, it's just still the front line, it's all good. It's funny because I still haven't even breached the front gate. Ah, bratu. Damn it. Oh well, I've got my dragon running around. He can hopefully distract a few more of these guys. Dazed already. He must hate poison. Yeah, I think he does. He was getting his butt kicked, I know that much. Oh, look at that. Bop, 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 bop. I should be able to finish this guy pretty quick. Oh, what? Oh. Just the gate on the other side, that's fine.
Forward! Forward to victory!
Gonna have to do a bit better than that, son. Where is he? I'm losing a few points. Oh my gosh. Look how fast he's going. Oh shit. Is there like no one there? Oh, they're there. They're just fucking heaps of them there.
You're playing right into our hands. Every cry for help, every spirited defense. They're just delaying the inevitable. Time to crush your skull and rip out your heart.
That's straightforward.
Does not end.
This will be good.
Come on then, let's kill him.
Oh my god, no wonder why it's taking so long. There's people everywhere.
You serve me.
Gonna need some backup, I think.
We should work together.
Stay and fight.
I'm with you.
Oh no! You bastards. Nice.
Fight for me.
I will serve you.
Gonna need you to stay and replace some of these guys that have been killed. So there should be one more. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is there. Nice, so they're just ganging up on him now. Even though he's enraged. Bloodlust.
Whirl and stab. Soon you will only choke and spasm.
Nope. He has no last chance. He's going for bloodlust. Well, you're dead. He's broken. You're mine, man. And for the win, you're gonna get shamed. And that's me for the win. Boom. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, my both walls are broken on each side, but that's all good. They barely even got past the first point, but that was about it. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to be the final siege. Stay tuned for a build video and a bit of a rating for myself. As I was saying before, there's just too much to go, so if you guys stay tuned, we'll go straight to the build. I'll get through that as quick as possible, and then we'll go to the rating, and then that will be it. So I'll just quick travel to there right now. Alright guys, with the last of that, well, with me finishing up on the last of that Shadow War, I was going to call that the finale. I wanted to actually quickly go through my build and what I wanted to do. It's not maximized yet, so it's a bit of a bad luck that I didn't get around to doing it, but I am level 55, so it's not far off. And what I'll usually do, I'll just go through the main skills you're going to need for it. So perfect counter, you know, you want might reversal because you want to gain might and focus as well. So with every counter you get, you gain a bit of might. Critical strike is pretty normal. Gotta go with this one. Ground finisher. With ground finisher, I've gone with Fury. What it pretty much does is when you've got them on the ground, you just bash the crap out of them. It looks cool and it builds up your might really, really fast. When it comes to retaliation, you can do with whatever. I've gone with adamant because it gains an additional last chance, but if the person that you're fighting has a no last chance perk, then this helps in no way, shape or form. You can go burst of might if you want to. You gain full might on a perfect last chance, so if you can grab that. I use that, but not anymore. Next up, we are going to use this one here, Poison Tendril. I've gone with the proximity trigger, only because once you trigger it, you can actually go off somewhere else and do something else if you need to. Pretty good one there. Brutalize is pretty normal. This one here, if you use Brutalize, you actually gain both might and a hit streak as well, so that's good. You don't want to pick up this one because they flee. You want to try and kill as many people as possible. Health and agility doesn't really matter. Now when it comes to ranged, you can do whatever you want here. Bursting arrows are a pretty good one. I use that a lot. But I went with this Matron Scent only because, if you can see there, you can actually outnumber your foes, and hopefully they won't get away because they're being attacked by those ghouls. So more deaths, better stuff. Freeze Pin, I usually go with Savage Ice. only because you get to, you know, freeze pin those big dudes if you need to get away. You can go brutal cold if you want to, but again, it makes other people flee. I don't really pick up deep freeze because I don't think you need it. Bird of prey we don't need to worry about. Well, actually, I usually just go with talon strike. It's a pretty normal one. Shot straight down, pretty normal. Mighty shot, obviously gone with the ice blast, just to try to freeze you guys, because that's pretty much what you want to do. The more you can freeze them, the better. Shadow strike, pretty normal as well. Shadow dominate, I always go with that one. Pretty almost like a must. Now when we go with brace of daggers, I usually go with rain of blades. He throws more blades, but his first actual blade, the one that hits first, freezes him, so that's what you're actually looking for. And because it's multiple characters, if you've got a few coming at you, you can try and freeze at least one of them before. You can go with these other ones if you want to. I haven't really needed to, because it just focuses on the one character, whereas if you go with Rain of Blades, when it hits him, it just staggers him for a sec. Straight edge is not too bad. You pretty much get a crit if you want to. It's not my kind of thing. So with Elven Light, I usually go with Winter's Breath, obviously because you want to try and freeze people and try and get that finisher on them. Ice Storm. This is pretty much our bread and butter right here. You really want Frostbite, because it freezes them right there, and then you can just go into this one, Ice Storm finisher. Now that's where you're going to gain all of your focus. Now if you can max this build out, which I haven't, if you can max out your armor and your build, this will, by my calculations, give you back about half of your focus, so, or maybe just under half. So if you can just kill one person with this ability right here, I've taken out captains alone with this mover. If you are struggling a little bit, you can actually go with this if you think you can. If you think you can try and bring them all in together like that. Shattering Blow is pretty much a waste of time, you don't need to worry about that. Consume, I usually go with Lord of Wrath, because when you consume someone it gains Wrath. Ba-bang. Same with Treasure Hunter, you can just go with any of these. I've usually just gone to Mindbreaker just so I can dominate them quicker. Raise Dead, I've gone with Undying Loyalty. Resurrecting Captains are higher ranked of followers, but you have to get level... Oh, you have to get... I think it's Minas Ethels. You have to unlock it by doing the champion rounds for Minas Ethel to unlock that. And then when it comes to mounts, it's all just pretty much what you prefer. I mean, Caragor Rider, you know, I usually just go with Bestial Rage, because then when you try and roll like that, you can actually get more people to your side. Grog Rider, obviously Enduring Fury, only because basic attacks gain more might. Not for you, for your Grog. Call Mount, pretty normal. Dragon Song. Shadow Mount, I usually go with Packmaster, only because when they are, if there are others around and you can dominate just one of them, they all become part of your team. Dragon Rider, pretty normal. Scale of Iron, just because they last longer. They're pretty weak when they get hit, but if you can get this, they take less damage. Now we'll go to the story arc tree, usually what everyone does. Well, pretty much we have for 90% of the game when it comes to Drain. I usually go to Domination, because anyone you drain becomes part of your team, which is pretty good. But I usually go with Bright Lord's Wrath, only because draining or dominating an enemy fully recovers health and gains Wrath too. So when you've got Might and Wrath going up at the same time, oh my god. Spectral Glaive, pretty easy. Deadly Striker, doing more than one hit. Obviously pretty normal. Ringwraiths, this is a pretty normal one too. I've just gone with Poison because I found that Poison pretty much hurts or nearly even kills the majority of people. And when you're bringing people back to life or dominating them, you know, they all got poison weapons, so it's pretty sick. Shadow Strider, pretty normal stuff. I've gone with the Hammer of Aragon because of that move there. That's that move with Ice Storm finisher. It's a beautiful combo. I don't know how many War Chiefs captains I've taken out with just this move alone. Oh my god, perfect. Cool follows, I always go with Bodyguard. You can try Iron Guard if you want to. When you resurrect people and you've got Iron Guard, they come Revenants come instead, so it's up to you. I prefer the Bodyguard. Dominate Captain. Now I usually go on Rage followers. You don't need Destroy followers or Lifeblood. Oh, you do. Lifeblood's not too bad, but it consumes some of your health, which is downfall. I just go with Enrage. As soon as people come around, I just hit this, and my captains and allies all get Enraged, so it's pretty good. That's pretty much the build right there, guys. Those are the perks that I recommend you guys taking. And when it comes to gear, For the sword, Bright Lord Sword, because as you can see there you gain 18 Wrath after performing an Ice Storm finisher, which is pretty much our bread and butter, guys, and look at that. He looks friggin' awesome too. Now the set piece bonus, you got just having 2 of them equipped, you gain 50% Wrath faster, but Elven Rage lasts half as long, so you gain it twice as quick, but you use it twice as quick, which is actually good because you'll be gaining it so fast that you'll be using it often, and it's one of the most powerful moves in the game. So, and with a 4-piece set, you can replenish Alpha Shot every time you kill an enemy during Elven Rage, so you'll be constantly getting back your Wrath anyway. Alright, we'll go with the dagger. Another one here. This is the Bright Lord's dagger. Haven't quite maxed anything out yet, but you gain 17 Wrath when performing a stealth kill on frozen enemies. So if you can just throw your blade at them, like throw a knife at them and they go frozen, and then you can just sneak up to them and kill them. There you go. And as you can see, their quick throws apply frost every 28 seconds. So as you can see, they're all going in tandem. If now you can see what I'm talking about. And then we've got the Bright Lord's bow. You're actually going to get the hammer as well. You can get the hammer by getting gold and all of his like side quests that he has, all of his memories. But I think I missed out on gold on one of them. But you know, the bow is just as good. Charged headshots freeze nearby enemies, which is pretty good. You gain night focus recovery per ranged attack hit, so you don't have to kill them. You just have to hit them, and it brings back some of your focus. Then we have the chest piece. I've just gone with this one just because it looks awesome. I haven't actually got a replacement, but I have got not that one. The Bright Lord's armor. If you want this one, you can pick it up, but this is probably the one that you can actually take out if you want to. You gain 2 Wrath when getting hit, which isn't too bad, and 32% less damage from range attacks. So you gain a bit of tankiness, and when you get hit, your Wrath goes up as well. It's not a bad piece of armor, and I think I've just got to amp it up one more. Increase it one more time, I think. So, or maybe 2. I've got to go to 55 and then 60. It's only level 40, so it's really low. But if you do want this one, you can. But if you want to change it out, this is probably the one to interchange. That's why I've gone with Servant's Armor, because it looks bloody cool and it's a legendary Ringwraiths set. And with this one as well, the damage from undead reduced by 60%, so that's pretty good. And a 21% chance that a critical hit applies curse, so it's not too bad. Probably not the best one, but at the same time it's not too bad. You could even go with this one if you wanted to. But like I said before, if you wanted to go with the full set, it's not a bad chest piece in all honesty. I did use it for a fair bit. But yeah, okay, next up we'll go with the Bright Lord's Cloak. You gain 0.8 Wrath when killing frozen enemies. So every time you kill someone, you gain Wrath. Every time you get hit, you gain Wrath. Every time someone's frozen, you gain Wrath. And you gain 12 focus recovery per kill. So you probably can actually imagine what I'm trying to do here now. So, and this one here, Bright Lord's Rune. Gain 0.8 Wrath when killing frozen enemies again, and 12 focus recovery per kill. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the build I've gone for. It's a pretty good build if you want to try it out. I haven't actually maxed it out myself, but it's actually a really good go. You work up your Wrath and your focus and your might really quick, which is always good because then you can just do Elven Light over and over again. I'm probably not going to, I won't showcase it. There's no real point because I haven't really maxed it out. But anyway, that will probably do it, guys. Again, this is the finale, so again, I'm really sorry that I didn't actually get around to finishing it, and if you want to, you can actually check it out on YouTube. I'm pretty late to this game anyway. I'm sure everyone else has finished. I'm pretty sure you can find the true ending at the end, and tell me what you think about it. I've actually gone and checked it up myself before I started recording this build here. So again, this was going to be called my the Night King, the Night King from yeah, that show. Anyway guys, I might just leave it there. Again, thanks to everyone who came along and checked this out. In all honesty, if I had to give this a review, if I didn't play the Shadow Wars, it probably gives me a solid 8 out of 10. It could have been a 9 in my eyes. I don't mind hack and slashes, but the story has to be good for me to actually like it, so I'm going to give it a pretty solid 8 out of 10. I have enjoyed it up until this point of the Shadow Wars. The Shadow Wars have just been too long. There should have only been 3 or 4 sieges, but I guess you had to work up your guy and recruit more legendary orcs and all that kind of stuff, so I can understand why they've done it for so long, but it's just ridiculously long, guys, which is why this will be the finale. Well, anyway guys, there you have it. That's the last siege I'm going to do. That's my build that I was actually going for, and I give it an 8 out of 10. Again guys, thanks for coming around and watching this series. I've enjoyed it thoroughly and I hope you guys did too, and if you did, remember to smash the like button and support this series. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing because I love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. I'm your host NoisiBoi, thanks for coming on by, and for the last time in the series, stay noisy.